Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the U18 COD League Rising Stars Cup Week 3. This is winners finals between OMiT Academy and ESG Academy. I am Shake. Along with me is Kimchi. Kim, how you doing, brother?
Oh, absolutely fantastic, Shake. I'm looking for an absolutely outstanding day of Call of Duty here. And right off the bat, we're seeing OMiT Academy. They're taking over this P1, looking to try and grab some of this time here. Of course, at the very start of the map here in Subbase, you want to make sure that you're holding these left spawns, because this is going to be how you're going to chain these next two hills together so that you can grab some massive, massive time. But, you know, speaking on the talent at hand here, I mean, these are probably two of the best under 18 teams that I've seen, and this is definitely going to be a good matchup.
Look forward to a lot of good gunfights. There's a lot of shooters all over the map. Early time back and forth, about a 10-second lead for OMiT Academy, but all those green arrows already over towards that P2. Now ESG looking to make a play not only towards the point, but for those spawns you were talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. These spawns, they're going to be very crucial here. OMiT Academy, they're going to try and grab this P2 time, holding it down pretty well. ESG surrounding them. Derek looking for this gunfight in the back, not going to be able to get it. Aries will be able to win a massive one there, as it does seem like ESG looking to try and break, but not going to happen. OMiT holding strong. They still have those spawns in their favor. Less than 30 seconds remaining for P2 now. OMiT Academy starting off pretty decent here, but we definitely got to see how this P3 rotation is going to go.
Yeah, hi, Josh Sovereign just picking up the kills as they need them, and they're working their way towards this P3, which is right next door, a friendly neighbor. ESG has to make a lot of work to cross their way all the way through this map. Ryan trying to do so, trying to find somebody in this area. Derek the GOAT is going to find the opener, and now they have a little bit of map presence. Another one's going to fall, and now it's all blue in the kill feed. The map presence all in favor of ESG. One player left to deal with in the back spawn area.
Yes, this is going to be a big kill here. Sovereign needs to try and stay alive, but it's going to be the four-man wipe coming in from ESG Academy as they're looking to get back into the game here, try and grab the remainder of this time. OMiT Academy, unfortunately, not having the best of luck in that P3 rotation, but this is what it's about, man. I mean, these rotations, they're so crucial. You got to make sure you're paying attention to what's going on around you on the map. Otherwise, it could cause some problems like this, but ESG holding strong here on this P3, looking to grab the remaining time. OMiT, of course, making their way over towards P4, looking to try and set things up, but two players ESG looking to try and make it happen. Encourage gonna get taken down very quickly, and Derek looking to see what he can find. Not much. Hyde will take him down as well. Looks like OMiT Academy, they get the early rotation here onto P4, but we'll have to see how long that's gonna last, as ESG Academy looking to make a full frontal assault in the front here.
Yeah, all the gunfire going through. Ryan is going to find what gets traded out immediately by Josh, but there's more trades, and it's all blue. Encourage, confidence, Garrett doing what they need to do, and that's a clean break onto OMiT Academy, who had been doing such a good job of winning rotational gunfights and holding time as well, amounting just a little bit of a lead, but now that's looking to go away. But here come the OMiT boys.
Here they go. OMiT looking to get back into this P4 now. ESG, they're not having the great luck. Look at Ryan, though. Oh, my God. Ryan finds 3. Jesus Christ. Absolute insanity here. Ryan able to take away the point here, but now we're heading back to P5. This is absolute insanity. Maybe this is going to be going to the favor of ESG, but it looks like OMiT Academy, they're still going to hold strong here, man. They're looking good. They're looking great on this map. And now P5 underway. OMiT now have the retake.
Doing just what they've done throughout the first 4 points we've seen so far, doing just enough to come out with the lead, now amounting to about 30 points, but ESG right around the corner, and that's a couple for Encourage. Derek finds another. Encourage does get taken down, but now it's blue on the point. Hyde is gonna find one onto Ryan, and now that's open hill time, and that's okay if you're OMiT. I mean, you're starting to make sure you're getting some spawns, make sure you're trying to flip the map, because right now ESG's on that good side as we head towards the second set of rotations.
Yeah, I mean, so far it's been a back and forth here, Shake, between these two teams. Both of them able to make the breaks happen and also grab some decent chunk of time here. OMiT, they started off a little bit better in this map, but now we're heading into the second set of rotations, which who knows what's that going to entail. Josh trying to stay alive on the point, but he's eventually going to get taken out by Confid, and so far, just kind of paying attention to the stats. No one doing too crazy. Derek, though, looking pretty nice so far. Let's see if he can try and absolutely take over the lobby like I know he can. I've seen this kid, for a good minute, and this guy absolutely can change the way of the map goes if he's on fire.
Oh yeah, he can absolutely be the hinge pin that everything swings upon. He is a game changer for sure. OMiT Academy though, fully aware of that, and they're locking down so much hill time. They even managed to flip the map. ESG trying to make some damage towards that, but Trade's gonna go back and forth. Derek finally ends up getting some scrap time there. Nice kill, but you gotta make your way over towards this P2 side. All these green arrows just flooding in, and I mean ESG, you keep letting this happen every hill, things are going to slip away rather quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting to get into the later side of this map, and eventually one team is going to begin to take it away here. And it looks like OMiT Academy, they're going to look to do exactly that. Oh my god, Hyde finds a two-piece. I'm not sure how he was able to get that, but he did. They lined up exactly for him. So ESG Academy, they're trying their best to hit into this P2. They do not want to allow OMiT Academy to grab any more time. The lead beginning to go away from them here. And especially if those spawns come in, that's going to be problematic. But it does seem like the spawns might flip here for ESG. However, OMiT Academy, they're staying strong on this P2, not letting ESG take over, continuing to grab the time. They have the spawns for this P3 rotation. If they do not allow ESG to get into this back spawn, this could be very problematic.
Yeah, it's been bad to worse for ESG in this map. They were keeping it close for so long, but every point that goes by, it's an extra 10 or an extra 20 that adds on, and the kills are just going green in the feed right now. Aries on a 4 streak, maybe headed towards that cruise missile, but this P3 is wide open as OMiT hops right onto it. And now look at all those blue arrows, Kim. They are just so spread out in OMiT Academy. I mean, maybe this was their map pick because they look right at home at the sub base.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking very, very good. I mean, again, they really know how to take over a map, Shake. They know how to keep the map and the map control in their favor. ESG, they haven't had too much luck. Yeah, they've had some team wipes here and there, but it seems like OMiT Academy, they're finally in their element, and now it looks like they're really taking it over. Only a few more seconds remaining for them here to try and get this victory. Sovereign finds the kill there onto Ryan, able to find Confidence as well. He's already taking over this P4, and this is going to be pretty bad. 6 seconds remaining now on the time. OMiT Academy, all they need to do is hold it down for just a little bit longer. ESG Academy, they need to get onto this point, and it looks like no one will be close. OMiT Academy with a fairly dominant map number 1 to start off the day here.
Yeah, good map number 1. You want to come out hot on stream and win the first map. You do exactly that. Sovereign with a little back and forth and a little how you doing. That's a 2-piece for you. And wow, what a way to cap off the map. They were just playing rotations better than ESG. And I think you made a good point. Yeah, you got a team wipe here or there, but it never really seemed like the momentum was going in their favor for any more than a couple of seconds. If you're ESG, you don't even cross the 100-point mark. So, if you're OMiT Academy, and it's something we've talked about, ESG 2-1 record in this league in cups over OMiT Academy, it might be coming into play a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, OMiT Academy, I mean, they just did a tremendous job here in this, map number 1. Like I said, the map control was just so much in their favor. They were really, not allowing ESG to take the routes that they need to take over hills. They were really locking down these points. And I gotta say, Sovereign in that last play there wins a tremendous 1v1. If he didn't win that, that could have definitely been bad for them here. I mean, of course, that gunfight onto Confid, he had the positioning in his favor. So, honestly, it was expected for him to take the victory there. But I mean, man, I would imagine if he lost that gunfight, that could have maybe it could have definitely looked a little bit different there for ESG Academy, man. I mean, again, not the map one that you particularly want, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you're just gonna have to move on from it, head into this map number 2 with a fresh mindset, and try and get your win back.
Yeah, I mean, you head into map number 2. It's S&D. You get a chance to slow things down a little bit. Maybe that plays into ESG's favor just a tiny bit because it seems like things got a little bit mixy, but we're going to be headed into this S&D. Kim, I'm going to press you for a prediction. I need it. What do you got?
I gotta say, man, very impressed from OMiT Academy. I still feel like they are gonna be able to, take the lead here. I got a feeling this is still gonna be a close one, though. I feel like it's gonna be a nice little 6-4.
Okay, I like that. 6-4, but you're going to go with OMiT. I like the 6-4, but I'm going to go ESG. Derek the GOAT making me look so good. He gets the first blood. And on offense, that's huge. We know how big defense can be in this map, and Ryan's going to find another one. Sovereign does end up finding a trade there, but now this bomb is going to go down, and all of a sudden it's Josh in a 1v2 now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but he's on the other side of the map, needs to start making that rotation. Bomb is already planted over towards that B side. You already see the ESG players. They're looking behind them. They know exactly where Josh is going to be. Josh now needs to figure out what's the strategy here. How is he going to be able to find this opening pick to get him into this bomb site? It's going to be a big 1v1 between maybe him and Confid. And let's see if Confid's going to give him the kill. He's going to be able to do it there. Josh finds that one, but he needs to find Ryan. However, 15 seconds remaining on the bomb. He needs to go in for the defuse. Ryan not allowing him to get onto it, but he's going in for the defuse now. Seems like Ryan spotted him, and he should be able to get the kill. Wait, no! Oh my God, Josh! Did he?
Yeah, gets the kill. Doesn't have the time, though. It was just...
Wait!
Oh, no, wait!
Oh my God! Oh my God, Josh!
Oh, wow.
That is... Wow, that was not a good start if you're on ESG, to say the least. Wow, Josh, able to get the 1v2 clutch. Impeccable. Impeccable.
It was a 1v3. I mean, before we even hopped onto him, he got that kill. And I saw him do some magic last week, but I mean, Josh is one to deal with. 3-0. I mean, let's not talk about a cruise yet. I mean... But if he repeats it, he could get it. I don't know, Kim. That was a great round to clutch up on defense after such a hot start. You get a couple down if you're on the side of ESG, but you can't really capitalize. You get the bomb down, you get a man advantage. It's everything you want. And Josh said, yeah, thanks. I'll take them all.
That was absolutely disastrous there. Sovereign starting off, getting the first blood there onto Encourage to start their attacking round. Looks like they're making their way towards that B side. A lot of corners check if you're pushing through this way. You gotta really, be able to get your way through. And honestly, it's pretty treacherous, Shake, to say the least, to go for that B push. But does seem like they're not gonna go for it. Looks like they're switching their attention over towards ESG Academy. They're trying to see if they can stop them here. Confid finds a kill there onto Josh. Now looking for another one. Oh, with the pistol onto Ares. Absolute insanity. Hyde does get the trade. Derek looking to maybe get the trade of his own. He finds Sovereign now. Hyde in the 1v2 scenario. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He has to go in for the plant, but it's going to be a close one here. Derek not spotting him. Looks like he's going to be on the other way. Hyde now gets the bomb planted in 1v2.
Yeah, he got the bomb down and he turns on to Derek. Hide and go seek. Oh my goodness. Oh, can't quite get it all. Ryan absolutely shutting down the insanity. Could you imagine Hyde had gotten that one? I might have fallen out of my chair. But you know what? Ryan saves today, gets the easy one, and gets it 1-1 in the series. I mean, we got fireworks early, Kim. Buckle up, chat.
Wow. I mean, they got the round win. I guess that's what matters, but that was that was not clean to say the least. Hyde almost pulling it off. Another miraculous victory here for OMiT Academy, but ESG not going to let it happen again. Now they're looking to try and take the lead now, trying to get their lick back here on this attacking round, see how this is going to go for them. Looks like it's going to be for that B push. Aries is going to probably have his work cut out for him here. He finds one onto Derek, though. Big 1v1. Now he needs to find the other one on the tank. He gets stunned. Encourage finds the kill. Josh able to get the beams in, finds the headshots onto Encourage. Now it's all left up to Confid and Ryan to get it done. Josh trying to make the play towards the flank, going to get punished for it, and now we have a 2v2 scenario here.
It's a big kill out of Ryan. It evens things up for you. Now you get to play with your buddy. You gotta work your way towards one of these bomb sites. Which is it gonna be? Ryan, some shots there down onto Sovereign. Looks like they're gonna commit towards this A site. Don't really know if OMiT has that information yet. Yep, it's gonna be coming through. Yeah, maybe they're going through OMiT Academy now on the retake 2v2.
See how this is going to go for them here, man. OMiT Academy, they're playing it close, they're playing it safe, exactly how I like to see it being played in 2v2 scenarios. You want to stick with your buddy, you want to try and make plays with your buddy. That's how you're going to get this. Now Hyde looking for that kill there onto Confid, tries to find the wall bang. Ryan trying to see if he can help his teammate, not going to be able to find the kill just yet, but Hyde locking onto the defuse. Ryan maybe spots him. Sovereign looking to maybe get the kill, but Hyde still gets the defuse.
No.
Oh my god. It just feels like things are not working out for ESG in these beginning rounds. I mean, yeah, they get the round win, but it's not really been that good of a start here for ESG. It's just been one blunder after another here in OMiT Academy, man. I mean, it's just incredible the stuff that they have been doing so far.
How many defuses with less than a half a second is OMiT Academy gonna clutch in this S&D? So far, both of the rounds they've won have come down to less than a second difference. If ESG Academy gets there a second earlier, who knows if they get that defuse? Maybe he gets the kill first. It's been so back and forth. But your ESG Academy, you gotta dig in. You can't let stuff like that check you. You saw a couple of body shots from Ryan at the end on a 3 streak now. You gotta regain composure. You gotta take the easy ones. Ooh. Derek the GOAT gets the first blood there. He's got bombed down. OMiT Academy in a disadvantageous position, but Aries said Kobe.
Yeah, Aries able to find the grenade kill there. Very nice stuff. Now going to even out the odds for his squad here. It does seem like ESG, they're mostly focused on trying to keep A away from OMiT Academy, with you see Ryan looking over that B side, seeing for the push to happen. Less than 30 seconds now remaining on the clock. OMiT Academy, they got to make a play towards one of these bombs, and I think it might be this B side that could be in their favor here. Ryan trying to look it over. This tank heady, absolutely insane. Could be what they should utilize here, but with 15 seconds left, they got to make a play over. Ryan not letting them go for the bomb plant, but Sovereign finds the kill. That should allow them to plant this bomb here. Confid left in the 1v2 scenario. Now Aries and Sovereign, all they got to do, protect this bomb with their life. Confid, see what he's capable of doing here in this 1v2 scenario. Spots one, looks for, try to find Sovereign on that little truck there, but he's not going to be able to get it so easily. And now things are gonna look pretty special here. Less than 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Confid needs to play this time the best he could.
Second 1v2 of the game so far. Confid looking to do his own bit of magic. Some shots ring through the truck, but that is gonna be all she wrote. OMiT Academy taking a 2-round lead. Up 3-1 now. You feel pretty good. You were rolling in the hard point. Now you're rolling in the search and destroy. I mean, OMiT Academy, they don't want this ESG Academy to feel like they have any room to breathe. They're smothering.
Yeah, and I think that's just the goal here for, you know, anybody who's playing competitive Call of Duty. You want the enemy team to feel smothered. You don't want to give them any sort of wiggle to make plays. You want them to feel like they are trapped and that they can't do anything, because that is what's going to secure your victories here. In OMiT Academy, it kind of seems like they're doing just exactly that. They are smothering ESG, and it's going to definitely be problematic unless ESG figures something out here, tries to start getting some more rounds in their favor, and starts getting these bomb plants in, and also defending the bombs as well. But regardless of that, OMiT Academy now looks like they're going to be trying to defend this B side, or sorry, ESG looking to make their play over towards this B side here. It's going to be a huge push. Hyde pretty much left on his lonesome here. Maybe Josh trying to come in to save the day. He finds one onto Confidence and sneaks his way out. Great play there from Josh. Gives his team the lead, and now it's going to hurt ESG Academy a little bit.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt even worse because Hyde is going to take you with him. And Courage gets a couple of shots into him as well.
Okay.
Josh takes another with him. Ryan is able to find a body, and that's all he's going to get is the one left by himself. And now 4-1 for OMiT Academy. Fully in the driver's seat. If you're ESG, you got to get around, because if you can make it 2-4, you got a chance to battle. But if it's 5-1, I mean, that's almost GG go next.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, ESG, they're playing a little bit, scared here, man. They're not making plays. They're not really being as aggressive as I think they could be here on this map. It just seems like they're just kind of allowing OMiT Academy to make the plays on them, to hunt them down and just, look for their kills, and they're doing exactly that. So ESG needs to be a little bit more aggressive here, needs to try and get into these bomb sites with more aggressiveness and just overall take over as much as they can, because, again, it's not working out for them right now. ESG, they need to try and, maybe change something up here, as OMiT Academy looks like they're pushing their way over towards his B side. Once again, you see Josh on the other side of the map looking to maybe be the island player here, but he's going to get taken care of now. It's going to leave the OMiT Academy boys left in this B side alleyway, trying to make their way in. Aries going to be the aggressor here, trying to see what he can find. Gets encouraged, but encouraged sneaks a kill there onto Hyde. Now 3v2 scenario. This looks good here for ESG. Ryan should try and play his life here. He needs to make sure Aries doesn't sneak the kill in. His teammate looking to make the flank. Derek finds one, trying to find the second, and he's going to be able to do exactly that. ESG, great way to bounce back.
Yeah, you find that kill onto Josh. You talked about the island player. That ended up being a huge kill, because then you had both players able to flank freely on over to the B site, because the only pressure you had over towards A was Josh. He was dealt with, and then you had two players on the flank, and the numbers were just too much to deal with for OMiT Academy. So good defense there out of ESG, but you got to put an offense together here now, because then if OMiT gets it, they're not only on match point, but I mean, if they win this map, it's 2-0.
Yeah, you do not want to be in that scenario whatsoever. That's definitely going to be detrimental. Ryan looking to maybe get some long-range kills through mid here, but not going to find much. Looks like ESG Academy, again, making their play over towards B. Like I said, I want to see a bit more aggressiveness out of them here. They have to try and get into this, and I think a kill here onto Josh would definitely be doing them some wonders here. You see Hyde once again holding this little truck positioning, trying to see if he can maybe hold them out of it. Josh trying to help his teammate out. Ryan just so desperately trying to find this first pick, but it's just not, they're not giving it to him, Shake. They're just not allowing him to get the first pick to get things rolling for them here. And it looks like ESG, well, they're forcing their way over towards that A side now, as OMiT Academy looks like they're playing a little bit backed up here.
Yeah, you might as well. You got the lead in the game. You might as well play back. There's no need to get aggressive on defense until that bomb goes down. Let ESG fly out and get easy picks if you can. Bomb does go down at A finally, but you got time to work. Now, if you're OMiT Academy, make sure you're working together. You're talking to your teammates. Everybody knows what's going on. You got the information onto Confid. Aries on the hunt. Is he going to be able to find the player? Derek finds the first blood. Aries answers right back, and it's all trades back and forth. All down to a 2v2.
Oh my God.
Aries makes it a 2v1 for Ryan.
Absolute insanity. This guy, Aries, he knows how to play aggressive, and he knows how to play it right, but Ryan able to sneak his way in, finds a kill there onto Hyde, but he needs to get the person on the bomb. He needs to stop him from defusing, and this time, it's not going to happen. ESG Academy, they take the round, they get the attacking round in, and they refuse to let another sneaky defuse give them their L. That's not going to happen. Nice play there from ESG. Aries, though, he was looking very aggressive. And like I said, Shake, aggressiveness, I think, works well here on this map. If you know how to play aggressive, if you know how to play these corners and these routes right, you find so much goodwill. And, Aries did some great stuff, but ESG, they were able to shut it down. And Ryan specifically, man, he was able to clutch up on that 1v2.
Yeah, big. 1v2s have been the story of what makes the difference in this game so far. ESG able to put a couple of rounds in their back pockets. And now, OMiT on the attack, looking to make a play. And now you're seeing a little bit more aggression out of ESG. Maybe that plays in their favor, where maybe playing passive hadn't really gone the best for them on defense. But Hyde now with the nade, trying to get some information. Gets stunned on his own, but Josh is going to find the first blood. Numbers advantage all of a sudden for OMiT.
Yeah, that's going to be a good way to start things off here. Of course, now stuns, nades being thrown. Encourage going to get stuck with the stun, but Ryan will be able to help his teammate out. Great teamwork coming on in. Looks like ESG full sail ahead on this B side, making sure that no OMiT Academy is not going to take it over. Now OMiT going to have to try and change up the strategy here, but look at Josh. He's already over here on this A side. No one really here to try and stop him from planting this bomb. This should be a free bomb land here, but let's see what the play is going to be. Sovereign looking for some kills here over towards the B, and he's going to be able to find one onto Encourage. But Josh, look at this aggressiveness play. This is going to cost him dearly if he dies, but it looks like he'll be able to make his way around. It escapes the sight of another ESG player. Will try and get the bomb planted down, but Ryan able to get him off of the bomb once again, and Confid finishes off the round. ESG Academy, they brought it back, and now it's all tied up 4-4. Very impressive stuff.
I've seen this a lot. It's back and forth runs on this map. It seems so easy for teams to put 2 or 3 rounds in a row together if you get the momentum rolling for you. ESG now has all the momentum that OMiT Academy had to start this game. Down 1-0, it feels pretty good for ESG now to be able to put 3 rounds in a row in their back pocket, and now looking to maybe make it a 4th, put themselves on map point, even it up 1-1. But now ESG, a little bit of trouble, at least able to play his life there, but not without any kind of scare. It looks like they're kind of prepared for an A push, because ESG has been favoring that a little bit, but they might be catching OMiT off guard.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be something to see here, as ESG, they're playing it a little slow. They're not going to try and, be too aggressive on these bomb sites. Of course, we're in the later side of the search and destroy. Now things are going to be a little bit scary here. You do see Josh, he's protecting this A side. Ryan, 11-4, he's been looking really good in the search. He has that cruise missile. Maybe might be using it sometime in this round or the next. We'll have to see. But ESG looking to shuffle their way over towards this A side here as OMiT Academy, waiting for that first play to be made. You see Aries on the other side on those back trucks watching it over. Josh will be here already. Finds one, looking for the second, but it's going to be Ryan with the trade to come on in. And just like that, it should be this A side under the control of ESG. Now they still need to find the player in the back, try and get this bomb planted right here, right now. Best opportunity, but look at Hyde, the sneaky little fellow, gonna be coming in from the back. Looks to find Ryan, should secure the kill. Looks to maybe get Confid here as well, but not going to be able to find the sight line for him. And Encourage finds Sovereign. It's a 2v2 situation now for map point. Aries being aggressive, goes in with the beatdown, finds Confid. It's all left up to Encourage to give his team the map point. Needs to get back to the site, needs to take it over, but it's going to be the 2 players from OMiT Academy who shoot him down. And now OMiT Academy, they bring us over to map point.
Yeah, we're headed to map point. It is round number 10 coming at you real fast. But the good news for ESG, you delayed that map point for a long time and you got yourself that much closer. If you can dig deep and find another round and bring it to round 11, you got to feel incredibly confident headed into that round 11. I think you might be right, Kim. I think it could go 6-4 here for OMiT. But, I mean, I got to say, if ESG wins this round, they win it in round 11 as well.
Well, I'll just have to see about that, Shake. Of course, Ryan, he does have that cruise missile. He still could utilize it here in this round to save his team, but we'll have to see what the play is going to be here. OMiT Academy back on the attacking side. Now, need to see what the final strategy is for them to put the check mark here on map number 2 and go 2-0 in the series. We'll have to see how this is going to go. Everyone's playing inside now. It does seem like they're waiting for that cruise missile to come on in, and I think that just got hit right there. Now, no cruise missile to be played, nothing to be coming out of it there, and just like that, one less thing to worry about if you're on the side of OMiT Academy, but you still got to try and get close towards one of these bomb sites, and again, it does seem like B is going to be the play. Encourage the only player here to defend this bomb site. If OMiT Academy throws everything at him right here, right now, this could be troublesome, but we'll have to see how he's going to hold down with 40 seconds remaining on the round. We got to see what OMiT Academy is going to do.
You got to get the information if you're encouraged, and you got to get it quick. Here come the reinforcements for ESG. Aries is going to find one on the way over, and Encourage is going to go down. But the reinforcements are coming. Derek looking to make a flank play, but all of OMiT is here. The bomb is going down. You got to get a kill. Ryan not able to find one. He's going to go down as well. That's two. Derek on that flank. Looking to make a play is, does end up finding the one. At least able to make it a 3v2 now, but it's a retake. The pressure is on you twice.
Oh boy, this is scary here. Shake, 25 seconds remaining on the clock. ESG, they need to make a move. Confid trying to find Aries on side of the behind this tractor here, but he's not giving the kill. Derek looking to go in for another flank, but Confid secures Josh. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. Aries needs to stay alive, and he's going to get taken down. Hyde, last man standing, and he's going to secure the kill. OMiT Academy. Well, they're going to make my prediction right here, Shake. 6-4 for the SND win, and they go 2-0 here in the series. An absolute banger of a match and much more competitive than that hardpoint, but unfortunately, ESG just aren't able to close it out.
Yeah, rough start for ESG. I guess the good news is it is a BO5, so you got a little bit more wiggle room if you're ESG. But I mean, if you're OMiT, a couple of things don't go your way in the fact that they go on a 3-round run there. But still, you weather the storm, you come out on top, you only give up 1 round after that, you take care of business, you go up 2-0. Now you're sitting pretty headed into the control, and even if you lose this one, you head back to a hard point where you were dominant. I think OMiT, they feel pretty good over there.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, of course, when you have the 2-0 lead, against the enemy team, you got to feel a big sense of confidence. You got a lot going for you here. All you need is one map to go your way, and that's pretty much the series. You move on to grand finals. So that's exactly what OMiT Academy needs right now. They got to keep up this energy. They got to keep up the confidence. ESG, however, they need to figure something out here, man. I mean, they did good. It wasn't that they did bad in the search and destroy, unfortunately. It's just that they weren't able to close it out, and now they're in the position to where if they lose this next map, they're heading into the losers bracket, and that's not what you want to see happen whatsoever if you're on the side of ESG Academy. So they got to try and get something going here inside of this control. They need to get this victory here if they want to see the series continue, and also maybe build up a little bit of momentum here so they can try and carry this into a possible reverse sweep. But again, OMiT Academy, they have been such a tremendous talent here in this match, and it doesn't seem like they're going to make it easy for them here. So
yeah, headed into a map 3 control, down 0-2. ESG Academy, as we get into it, backs firmly against the wall. And we're headed right into it, Kim. We got to see something different out of ESG. We saw some flashes in the search and destroy. On the attack side, we got Karachi control, we got Kimchi, we got Shake, we got ESG and OMiT. It's going to be a good one. ESG's winners' lives hang in the balance.
We'll have to see how this is going to go. Looks like they're heading over towards the safe side. They get a lot of progress in OMiT Academy trying to make sure that they do not capture the safe side so quickly, but it looks like they're going to be having some trouble. Some nice teamwork here from ESG Academy, and they get this A side completely done and over with in very, very quick fashion. Now all they need to do, try and push their way over towards that B side, which is, of course, easier said than done, but you need to try and get something going for you. You got 2 minutes on the round. You got a lot of time to work with. You just got to figure out the strategy strategy for this scenario. As you see Hyde, he's making his round around the map, and now that's going to be him getting taken care of. And yeah, so far so good here for ESG Academy.
Yeah, pretty standard play. You hit P1, you get A down, but listen, this is the difficult part, is getting over to B. As you see OMiT Academy just cutting down this push for ESG, and the focus being less on one-on-one gunfights and making sure you're playing trades, and that's what OMiT is able to do. They have all the map pressure now. ESG, they have to go pretty massive. It's just so difficult, because if you lose one player, you lose such a big chunk of the map. It's just so difficult to get back to. I guess the good news is for ESG, you got a lot of time to deal with it.
Yeah, of course, Shake. They got a lot of time. They just got to try and figure out the best strategy here. They got to find the gunfights in their favor as well to make their way towards this B side. As you do see, OMiT Academy, they have a pretty decent hold over here. They got a lot of coverage over pretty much every side of the map. ESG kind of seems like they're funneling in through this left side alleyway, trying to get their way into the B side, make their way through the spawn. Derek finds a nice two-piece there. At least that's going to take care of some players, but you need to get the team together to hit this B side here. Gotta try and take care of them. Now Confid looking for Ares. We'll find him in the back, and it looks like they're trying to maybe grab some more lives away from OMiT Academy, but currently life count 19 to 14. ESG kind of going towards the lower side mark here, so they gotta definitely start trying to be a bit more careful with their lives. And now it's 30 seconds on the clock. They're now running out of time. Things are not looking as good as it was in the beginning of this round here, Shake, and they gotta try and figure something out. 18 seconds left. Everyone from the side of OMiT Academy all over this B side. No progress made towards B, so I see something happen.
Yeah, and they're just getting cut down all over the place. And Courage able to find a big gunfight win. And then Ryan is going to find another. One player left to deal with for OMiT, at least for now. But they got the close spawns. And that player, Sovereign, finds him. Hyde finds another onto Derek the GOAT. And ESG's progress, that was looking good at one point, was cut down at the last second. OMiT Academy getting the kills they needed. It looked a little scary there for a second, but they regained, they had the close spawns, and they got the kills they needed. They got the round.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they didn't need to worry too much about A. They had a very tremendous setup on that B side, and it didn't allow ESG to even get even close to that point until like the end there when Encourage got in. But I mean, OMiT Academy, very good defense there from their side of things. Now let's see if they can try and do the same thing here on the attack. ESG Academy now, let's see what they are able to do here on their defense side, as it does seem like OMiT Academy hitting this A side instantaneously. Hyde finds the first kill of the round there onto Derek, just like that, as they're looking to try and capture this A side just as quickly as ESG did. Encourage finds some nice shots there, but he's going to get quickly taken care of as Hyde able to find the kill, and him and Sovereign finds the A side captured just like that. They got 2 minutes on the time, and again, a lot in their favor here, but let's see if they can try and crack this B side, which ESG wasn't really able to do.
Yeah, OMiT Academy had a vice grip on the B point initially. ESG looking to replicate that grip in this set for themselves. They are locked down on this B hill. They just got to make sure they find the kills, and Encourage does find that first one, but the wave of OMiT is coming. Sovereign finds one onto Confid. Encourage finds a nice little gunfight onto Ares, looking for a second. Ooh, it's a little peekaboo with the door, but that's going to be Josh finding one onto Derek, but still, OMiT Academy getting a couple kills, ultimately getting dealt with when it comes to fruition. And nice job there out of ESG to weather that first storm. You lose a couple of lives, but now it's green through the feed, and you got to get a couple more kills if you're ESG, because OMiT's still knocking at the door. They are just so vicious in such a tenacious team.
Yeah, but the spawns do come into the favor here for ESG Academy. Just as quickly as they lost players, they were able to get them back and reinforce this B side now. OMiT Academy looking to try and hit their way through the hotel, but ESG doing a pretty good job at making sure that they do not take control of this part of the map, because if they do, then that's going to pretty much be their B side going away. Now ESG just trying to hold still. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. You still got got a little bit more time to worry about, but you still can hold this out. Nade coming on in. Confid still finds the gunfight victory hide though with a very good trade, as Encourage still holding it down, still making sure that no player goes past him. But Hyde finds 2 massive kills. Ryan finds 2 massive kills, instantly answering back, but Aries makes his way through the back alley, looking to find some players, try and get some control. Josh finds another 2-piece in himself, and now things are looking chaotic here as OMiT Academy slowly but surely make their way into this B side and start to make their home in here. Everyone is able to get on in, and now here's where things get absolutely insane. Everyone from OMiT Academy needs to stay alive on this point for as long as possible. ESG racing their way onto the point. Sovereign trying to stay alive. Aries able to get the kill there. Ryan able to sneak his way in as him and Confident find 3, and oh, that's gonna be all for taken care of. An insane clutch there from ESG Academy, as it does seem like this might be it unless something miraculous happens for OMiT.
I mean, yeah, everything breaks your way except for maybe one thing if you're ESG Academy. I mean, OMiT does technically have the tick advantage. They got that one on to B where ESG wasn't able to do anything. But you don't let the round get away from you. You do the clutch up job you need to do. And things got scary for them as well, but they ultimately clutch up the defense. And we talk about it so often. Those spawns for the defense are so close. It is just such an advantage on that B site. To me, it almost seems worth it to try to get that B point first. I mean, you take it because A seems so much easier, but I don't know. ESG might be taking the Shake playbook here, trying to get that B point done just because it is so difficult. But here come the kills, and it looks like OMiT is ready for it. At least the information comes through. But no, that's going to be a lot of blue in the feed. Confid on a 5, looking for the 6. Aries does a good job to get a kill. And then the reinforcements for OMiT right next door, right in the backyard. ESG settling for A side.
Yeah, I actually gotta agree with you there, Shake. I think hitting the B side, getting that out of the way, definitely will, you know, at least take that out and make it a lot easier. Because it's pretty easy to hit A. It's pretty easy to just hop on it, stack it, and take the map control. But with B, I mean, you got those spawns to worry about here. And, you know, honestly, even if you were to get the 4-man wipe, all 4 players are just gonna spawn right there, right next to you. So definitely gonna cause some problems. But look at this, ESG, they're finding a lot of these good kills here. And now OMiT Academy having some problems. They're not gonna be able to get as close towards his B side, and are funneling through this alleyway. Nades are being thrown left, right, and center. Josh sneaks a kill there onto oh my goodness, Encourage finds 2 as well, but he's making sure no one gets through the hop up. He finds another one. Encourage looking absolutely insane right now, but he's eventually going to get taken care of by Josh. There's this B side still not going to be taken away just yet. OMiT Academy still holding strong. Ryan now trying to see if he can pop off, but he's eventually going to get taken care of. So close for ESG to find this B side and get it out of the way. Encourage now last man standing here, and it looks like they should be able to get it done. The B side taken care of. A huge moment here for ESG Academy. Now all they got to do is just stack on this A, and this round should be theirs.
What a great job to get after that B point for ESG Academy. Getting all the kills they needed. Encourage went massive. Getting so many influential kills, sitting at 19 and 15. Now ESG just trying to make their way on over towards this A point. A lot of green presence spread out over towards this map. I mean, you even had Derek trying to make a little bit of a spawn play. Maybe get a little bit of a greedy, but, you know, you do what you got to do. Couple of kills are going to go in favor of ESG there, and that's another one. That's 3 dead in the feed, and now they can make pressure, make that 4, and you can fully stack this hill. If you can get an offense on Karachi control, it is so massive. Down 2-0. This could be it. There it is. There goes the round. 2-1 ESG Academy. The first real bit of momentum we felt ESG have this entire series.
Absolutely, and some great plays there from ESG. Of course, they hit that B side first. They were able to get it out of the way very, I wouldn't say quickly, because OMiT Academy put up a one hell of a fight on that B side. But they were able to get it done, and now here they go. They got the A side. They were able to get it done quickly, and now they're finally on map point. They get the momentum in their favor. They got to try and take this away before OMiT Academy begins to rise up, and they got to try and take this defensive round. They got to make sure that OMiT Academy isn't able to hop on towards B and just take it over. That's the main thing. Looks like OMiT sticking with the strategy of going for A and getting it out of the way, giving themselves the extra minute on the time. Let's see how this is going to work out as ESG looking to maybe sneak in some kills here and try and maybe start getting the life in their advantage. But we'll have to see how this is going to go. A does get taken care of here. Now Encourage looking to go top third, finds that kill onto Hyde, and here we go. They got the extra minute. OMiT Academy now need to figure out how they're going to hit this B side as look at this. ESG going to be very aggressive, very upfront with them here, and just beat in their spawn, causing them some problems.
Yeah, they're going to roll up, and OMiT trying to make a play towards B, and ESG just said, nah, we're going to shut that down. You got to go through me. It's my house. You got to make it through this SmackDown hotel, and it's not gonna be easy. ESG lining it all up, doing a great job locking down this B point so far. They also have a little bit of a live advantage. Ryan just being a nuisance, playing through this hotel, just trying to take a couple players with him. Sovereign is gonna find one before getting traded out by Encourage. Aries making a big play before getting taken down. ESG just with the absolute clamps right now. Josh trying to be the difference.
Yeah, Josh trying to see what he can do inside of the hotel. They're so desperately trying to get into this B side, but ESG Academy are doing such a fantastic job at making sure this B side is nowhere near the clutches of OMiT Academy, and they're doing one hell of a good job at that. And but look at this. They find 2 kills. OMiT Academy looking to start taking control of this hotel. They still need to find confidence and courage to really lock this down, and I believe these 2 players, they have streaks that they could utilize here on this map if in case things go wrong. So, maybe that's something we might be seeing soon, as ESG, they're running out of players here over towards this B side. You got 2 on B now from the side of OMiT Academy, unless Confid has something to say about it. Looking for maybe an angle here, but he doesn't have an AR. He has the SMG in his hand, not a lot of range in his favor. Ryan trying to see what he can do. He's trying to find the corner there onto Sovereign, get him off of this point, but his teammate looking to clean it up, and just like that, ESG quickly making sure OMiT Academy isn't able to get a lot of progress done. Less than 30 seconds now remaining on the round clock. OMiT Academy, they gotta figure out.
Yeah, you only got 1 good push left at this thing. ESG getting all the kills they need. That's going to be 2 more. Ryan and Derek. Ryan with a big 2-piece. Encourage tries to go massive, but Sovereign's going to shut that down. Josh is going to buddy up and take care of Ryan. All of a sudden, you got a lot more pressure. Only Confid to deal with for OMiT. You got a tick gone. Another one going in less than 10 seconds left. Derek looking to be the difference, but Ryan with the cruise missile is going to save the day. Derek with a big one in the hotel, and they are going to slam the door, refuse entry. 3-1 ESG Academy doing what they need to, making it 2-1 in the series, keeping that reverse sweep alive. I mean, man, they needed that one.
Yeah, those cruise missiles, man, they came in very, very clutch. Then again, Derek looked like he was about to pop off with a nasty 2-piece there anyways, but man, that was insane. 29 and 18 from Encourage there. Absolutely impressive stuff from him, and that was just a great overall match for ESG, man. I mean, again, it was something that you so desperately needed, some good momentum coming into your favor here, and yeah, I mean, they just did a really good job at holding down B from OMiT Academy. Even though there are some cracks here and there, they were able to regain control, and they were able to lock out away from him, and they found a lot of massive kills there throughout that map shake, and I gotta say, very, very impressive stuff.
I'm impressed. That was really good. That B push on control, that offense is really what was the difference in that map. You saw them take away the offense. They slammed the door immediately on defense. You see a lot of time Karachi come down to ticks, even kills, because it's so back and forth on defense specifically. If you can get an offensive round, things go really well for you typically, and that's what ESG did. They got that B first in that offense, and I thought that was the difference. Now, headed into a map 4, Kim, we saw OMiT dominate in the map 1, but ESG looks like a different team in that back half of that control. Maybe they woke up?
Maybe, I mean, again, that was a very good looking control out of them. They definitely seem to have at least woken up a little bit here, but I guess it really depends on what this map 4 hardpoint is gonna be here, because I mean, what we saw from that map number 1 in Subbase, I mean, OMiT Academy, they really just were able to take control of the map. They did not allow ESG to do anything. But now that we're a bit later on in the series, and I feel like everyone's begun to kind of warm up, and everyone's already kind of in their A game right now. We got to see if ESG can try and answer back here and get this victory here in Hardpoint to bring them over towards that map number 5 and get things going. And it looks like it's going to be a Skid Row. So yeah, okay, this is definitely going to be an interesting one for sure, Shake.
I gotta be honest, Kim, when this map first started rolling around, I hated it, but the more I play it in a competitive setting, it is so fun to get after it. P1, isn't really the most important as far as time, but you gotta make sure you lock down this P2 rotation. OMiT Academy said, Shake, we're a little bit concerned about time, but still, Sovereign locking down that warehouse. And look, if you're OMiT Academy, yeah, you got off of that P1, but what's important, you gotta work that P2, you gotta get this map control, and that's what they're favoring so far.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think Sovereign, immediately made his home here in top P2, making sure no one from ESG Academy was going to make a play over here whatsoever. ESG got completely focused over on P1, which they do get some decent time off of that. But, of course, P2, it's the name of the game. It's the name of the game at the start of a Skid Row hardpoint. You got to try and get things going here on this hill. This is where you're going to get a good lead if you're on OMiT Academy, if you're able to hold it strong. And, they got a decent setup here, but it's just pretty much Sovereign left by his lonesome. ESG beginning to work their way through. Aries, though, looking to maybe go in for a bit of a flank play, but Confid shutting him down quick, finds 2. Now Sovereign left in a bit of a difficult position, and he's going to get taken down. A very good break here from ESG on this P2, something that you don't really see all too often here, Shake.
No, an unlikely P2 break, but the OMiT Academy boys are right here, ready to make a play to at least get some of this scrap, but you gotta wonder for what. Yeah, they do get it. Good gunfight win there to take the lead, but what that's gonna do is just spawn ESG at P3.
Wait, whoa.
So yeah, you take some kind of points there, but ESG is here, and they're ready to take over, and Aries has to go massive. He does find one, but has to back up. I mean, you want to talk about God spawns. I don't know if anyone was able to read that one, but sheesh, that last push was not worth it for OMiT. Well, I mean, hey, they're right here.
Yeah, maybe, but ESG, they have control over this point. Hyde has the good heady, but he's just going to get quickly pinched just like that. Aries now seeing what he can do, but of course, needs to wait for his teammates to be able to come on in, and the COD timing not being in his favor whatsoever. Shots coming in back and forth, but it looks like ESG, they have this P3 under their control, not going to let it slide from their grasp, as again, now they're focusing on making their way over towards P5. 20 seconds still remaining on this P3. I said P5, P4, as we're making our way over towards P4 now. You do see OMiT Academy making their home here. Shots coming on in. You still got 2 players to worry about here, but it looks like this is going to be a bit of a contest. Aries holding the corner, looking for the finesse, but able to catch him there. And it looks like ESG, they have some control of this point, but you still got to see what you can do. Confid's still left on his lonesome. Eventually, not going to be able to do much. Doesn't even find the shots, and he's going to get taken down here. OMiT able to make their way into the point now, and are going to try and lock it over. At this point in particular, it's just so contesty, so chaotic. It's just so close range. You just really need to hold your corners, and you'll have a lot of success here. But oh my goodness, it's just back and forth between both of these players. Confid, though, going absolutely insane. He finds 3, making this P3 his home, P4 his home, as he finds another one. Oh my god, Confid, absolute insanity here on this point.
Confident up to 13-5 now. This man is on a mission.
Oh
Make
my
it 14-5. 1 away from the cruise missile. Get a lineup while you're at it, big fella.
Oh my
Buddy,
God.
give him the cruise missile. There it is. And you extend to a 30-point lead. And you're winning this P5 rotation as well. Confident answering back after what wasn't an awesome search and destroy. It takes a nade to take him down, but he takes one to the depths with him. And like I said, ESG already over towards this P5. The first half of this rotation went the side of OMiT Academy, but ESG has been right back at it. But a couple of kills are going to go the way of OMiT, and they're right here saying we're not ready to go down.
Yeah, it has just been the ESG show for a bit, and it's all been spearheaded by Confid, who's 16-7. Absolutely popped off on that P4, but it does seem like OMiT Academy not going to let it go too crazy here for them. OMiT Academy, they get control over P5, gonna be able to grab some good time here, gonna be able to at least shorten out the lead that ESG was able to build up. Josh coming on in now, nearly gets turned on but finds the kill. However, Confid finds the trade in as his teammate will be there as well. And now we're heading back. Second set of rotations now starting up, as it does seem like OMiT look to take control once again. Derek, oh my God, was absolute turn and burn there, but Josh will come on in, able to get the kill, as it looks like OMiT Academy still having the control over this point, as it seems like ESG, well, it looks like they're going to just try and focus maybe on these P2 spawns and make sure that they have that secured, because, damn well at this point, that's going to be what really matters.
I thought so, but then 2 pushed hallways, so I don't really know anymore. We're going towards old with the, less than 30 seconds left. Honestly, though, with the score, how tight it is, you might as well get some time. And now you're going to see ESG finally make their way on over. Late, early, it doesn't matter when you're beaming like Encourage. But Sovereign is going to answer with the 2-piece and say, Shake, settle your role, buddy. But Confid has a good position on the cross. At least it gets some damage and some information. Has the reads, but it isn't going to do much. Hyde's going to find the 2-piece. OMiT totally locking down this P2, just like we've seen them do before. So here comes the take a push out of ESG. They're gonna get that opening kill. They're still spawning in that P3 side. You gotta be wary if you're OMiT Academy as you head through, but you got your feet up right now.
Yeah, absolutely here, man. I mean, OMiT Academy, they're going to be able to get this rotation, and they're doing a good job at locking it out. They're finding the kills in their favor. Sovereign, just again, making his home here on this P2, on this top P2, making sure to watch over all of his teammates as they do their jobs on the front lines here. Sovereign kind of streaking up, looking to maybe find that cruise missile here, trying to find Derek as he's looking to make a flank play here towards this P5. He gets some shots in, having his teammate clean him out, and again, this is going to be some massive time here for OMiT Academy as we make our way over towards P3. This time, it still seems like it's going to be in the control of ESG Academy, and they're going to look like to keep this as close as possible. Once again, here Shake, OMiT Academy make their way through P2 as they're looking to make their way into this P3 now. Shots coming in back and forth, but oh my God, it's going to be Derek who finds 2 to stop the push from happening. Absolute chaos here, but ESG, they take control of P3.
They don't call him the GOAT for nothing, Kim. He does that thing, man. ESG Academy looking to do what they did last time. Take over from P3 and not look back. Down 23 seconds, you're going to need to do it. Couple of kills are going to go in the favor of OMiT. The trade battle goes in their way, and that's going to be another one down. The last resource ESG had falls. Confident, look at it go huge. And that's a 2-piece. And Courage follows up with a 3rd. An immediate break. They're going to get scrapped. But it's all up to the P4. And they won that rotational battle as well. They are here, Confident and Co. Ready to rock the boys. Ready to look fresh in the barbershop as this hill is about to pop. And Encourage one for good luck on the way out. Looking to clean up the rats in the city, and now only down a few seconds, Kim. This whole map is gonna go down to the wire. I can feel it.
Oh boy, this is absolutely insane. All I gotta say, if you're on the side of OMiT Academy, you gotta trade out this man Confid. 30-14. He has been taking over this entire map. Now Josh looking to see what he can do. He finds 2, gets traded out once again, and now again we're back towards this chaos on P4. Confid trying to see what he can do, trying to see if he can take back his home because this guy, he loves his hill. He is able to pop off so well. Oh, tries to find another two-piece, but unable to make it happen. Oh my god, they still hold control of this point. They reached the 200-point mark. It is still a very, very close game. If anyone takes control of this P5, it could be everyone. But Sovereign pops off with 3, knocking them all down. And now P5 officially in the control of OMiT Academy. This is some absolutely dangerous stuff here, Shake. ESG need to make the break-in and make it happen soon.
Listen, 35 seconds away from seeing your winner's run go absolutely to hell. But Confit had the cruise missile in the back pocket, but Sovereign is still in such a difficult position to deal with, and he's gotta go. You gotta go if you're ESG. You got one player left in endurance. He's gotta go huge. He's gotta find the kill. He can't find it. It's so difficult. No, the clock is ticking. He only got 24 seconds left, but 3 go down. Josh doing just enough. The last player up, trying to make it, and no, ESG is gonna live to fight another day. No longer can OMiT win on this point. We're headed to P1.
This is some absolute insanity. ESG, they are so remarkable here. But I gotta say, I don't know if that cruise missile really worked out in their favor. I mean, they did Confid found 2, but I mean, they weren't able to get control of that point. Now it comes down to the P1, and look who's already here. It is OMiT Academy. They have this set up. ESG need to make the break and happen, but look at this. A tight setup coming on in. Back and forth kills, and Courage now needs to see what he can do, but he just one man with only 71 HP. His teammates need to come on in and help him out. They need to find the kills. They have to find this break. 4 seconds remaining on the clock here as OMiT Academy trying to win this and trying to get it over with, but Derek able to find 2. No! 3! Oh my god, ESG Academy still staying strong. 4 seconds is all that it takes for OMiT to get the victory here. This is some absolute insane stuff. Sovereign trying to make the break. He finds the kills. It is absolutely crazy, but it looks like the break is going to be